We've come to photograph Adam Harvey and Beccy Cole and their two dogs, and I'm really excited about it because they're country singers. They've got big names here in Australia, and you know, I travel all around the country, meet lots of people, and photograph lots of dogs in the bush, and always listening to the tunes on the radio. So yeah. This is a good vibe, good feeling, and unfortunately I've got to have to put up with him today.
I'm just his idiot, mate. I've just come along and asked some music questions, whatever. Anyway, let's go meet the guys. Come on.
Hey.
Here he is.
Oh, boys.
Just saying before, Adam, we were looking around at you're one of the world's greatest country singers, and we're looking around at the rural property that you have here.
Oh,
with
it's lovely, isn't it?
Where are the cows, the pigs, the sheep?
It's kind of ironic that here on the Central Coast, in between Sydney and Newcastle, all the locals call it hillbilly heaven up here because there's myself and Sarah Storr has just left, but there's Gina Jeffries, Beccy Cole, Casey Chambers, and we all live in the one area.
We were talking about this on the way up. Now, Rob McCormack's obviously with Gina.
He's got his big studio up here.
Is that why? Is it all about going to the studio, or is it just, tell me?
I think a lot of us, when we first started out, no one would give us a record deal unless we moved to Sydney. That was the deal. You had to move to Sydney, and I came from rural Victoria, and Gina Jeffries from Toowoomba, and Casey Chambers came from South Australia, and neither of us really wanted to live in Sydney. So, you know, the record company said, well, you're only an hour up the road if you want to live on the Central Coast, and we've got the best of both worlds.
What about your farm dog?
Oh, the cattle dog. Here he is.
That's
the
right.
Star of our show. Look at this.
What's his name?
Purebred, absolute purebred Chihuahua. His name is Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hear me,
Now,
Sam.
the funny thing about country blokes, and I've been around, I've been on plenty of properties and plenty of stations, and you find heaps of kelpies and working dogs and cattle dogs and collies, and they're all tied up by the shed. Then when you go to the homestead, you end up finding the farmers with the little dogs. So it fits right in here. It's perfect.
I've always had big dogs, and then my son was 2 and fell in love with this thing at the pet store, and I forget, we paid some ungodly amount of money for this purebred Chihuahua. They say the owners, they look like their dogs, don't they?
Well, you are. That's not a purebred Chihuahua, though,
No,
is
but
it?
neither am I, really.
Yeah,
So.
that's it.
He's
So
a
what
beauty.
how old is he?
8? He's
8 or
9 now. He's starting to go grey. But when I walk him down past Beccy Cole's place, she yells out, "It's hard to be a cowboy with a Chihuahua by your side." Sam can sing, which is his big talent. And
can you make him do it, or does he do it?
Yeah, we can do it. Sounds a bit like Beccy Cole. Sorry,
Just take it.
No, take it.
I was just a kid in school, maybe 9 or 10, I guess. I only had a friend or 2. I was never teacher's pet.
How did Stevie come about?
I saw her on the Hunter Animal Rescue site.
Yep.
And I saw a picture of her, and I had to have it. It was like it's like I was looking at a dating site.
Yeah.
I thought,
How old was she?
1.
Okay.
And she'd been left
at
at Pound.
Yep.
And she's been a handful, but she's definitely calmer than when I first got her.
Yep.
And she's very loving. Very loving, isn't she?
'Cause all that glitters could be gold. I never believed what I was told. How am I supposed to see with mirror balls spinning around me?
So we've come down to Adam's local beach. We're going to let the dogs run around a little bit here, let them get some of that energy out of their system. Hopefully we'll get some nice shots. The sunset's going to happen in the next 20 minutes, half hour, and it's always best taking photos in the afternoon or in the early morning because the light's fantastic. So, and the dogs are really happy. Let's hopefully get some real winners.
There she goes.
Where are you from originally? Are you
Adelaide.
You're Adelaide.
Yeah.
So when did you have to come to Sydney, same as that Adam was telling us before?
Yeah.
Everybody's up here on the Central Coast, but
Yeah.
when did you come to Sydney?
93.
93.
Yeah.
You've been doing this forever, right?
Yeah.
You ever had a real job?
No.
Good on you. All right, boy.
14 in my mum's band, doing 3-4 hour gigs a week.
Wow.
And yeah, that's where you learn your craft.
Yeah, yeah. That's all right. Well, you go, all right? It's all good.
Well,
Could you imagine having a real job?
no, couldn't do it.
You'd die first, wouldn't you? I couldn't do it. Imagine getting up at 7 o'clock every morning getting home. I don't know how people do it.
No, I don't know how to do it.
It's madness. I suppose we're lucky. Look at Adam. Have a look at Adam. He's got the sauce going. He's looking out into the distance.
Dish it up, Ed.
So Adam, you've done a few interviews, I imagine. You've done a few interviews?
Yeah, I have done, yeah.
How do you reckon we went, like?
What, you?
Yeah.
Mate, stick to writing jingles for Ray Hadley, mate.
I'm just doing it. What about Dave?
Dave's a great guy. He's obviously very, very good at what he is. Actually, the whole crew, everyone here are experts at what they do. I'm just not quite sure how you fit in.
Well, I'm trying to work it out myself. I just turned up, you know, got no brief, just doing my best. Leave me alone.
Baby on the way, his music dreams were calling, but he did not hear. Sometimes
What's it like actually selling records? Because
I don't sell many of them now.
I'm guarantee you sell more than I do.
Well, the last one actually is doing well. It went didn't go gold or platinum. It just went crayon, which is one up from
You've got to
tinfoil.
start. Listen, you're crapping on it because you're number one this week at the moment with the
Oh
single.
well,
I
we're
know
lucky.
that.
That means we can afford to buy Sammy's dog
Dig
food.
two graves. Dig two graves. It's called.
Sam is going to do big things. Our little
You
dog
think Sam? Maybe if I
Hey,
hang out
Sam
with
might need an opening act.
Thanks, man. I could do it. Maybe we should do a record with Sam. Then maybe somebody might buy one of our records.